I'm gon' ride, we gon' ride, who gon' slide, we gon' slide, they my guys, they my slimes.
Clip up the ride out.
I'm gon' ride, we gon' ride, who gon' slide, we gon' slide, they my guys, they my slimes.
All out when we ride out.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Bros. I'm Caden, and I'm here with my co-host.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Commissioner, $1 Trillion Bill.
Crooked finger salute. This is G, and prayers go out to Haiti.
Yep. It's the TBE. Prayers for Haiti, y'all.
Why you in Portugal then?
Oh, man.
Prayers for Haiti, but why you in Portugal right now at the TBE?
See all my fans, I was hoping to run into my Portugal boxing family.
Oh, okay. Safe answer.
All right. So the first topic that we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros has been a popular one throughout the week, but we're just coming together right now to discuss this. The question we're asking is, did Errol Spence duck Manny Pacquiao? So as I'm sure you're aware by now, Errol Spence pulled out of the fight with Manny Pacquiao due to an eye injury. And it's reported that he had emergency surgery. This is from Errol Spence's Instagram account. And you can see he posted this from the Eye Institute of Texas. And his caption reads, "Emergency surgery went great. Thanks to everyone for their well wishes and prayers. I'll be back in no time. I look at it as it could always be worse, and being able to see my kids grow is the most important thing to me, even though I was telling the doctor, let me fight this fight and I'll get surgery right after." Laughing emojis. Doc wasn't having it. Still rocking the same colors my next fight, so the merch will remain the same because my fit was fire. LOL. Hashtag big fish, hashtag strap season. And I know for a fact Texas was coming to take Vegas over for the weekend. That's what he posted. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Conspiracy G. Did Errol Spence duck Manny Pacquiao?
The answer is hell no. You know what I mean? And so, the man had a torn retina or whatever. Man, that's a serious injury. And I know that he went to like different doctors to try to get one doctor to say, yeah, he's cleared to fight. But no doctor would allow him to fight Manny Pacquiao because of that injury. And so it just happens, man, like, hey, man, he probably had a real tough training camp, and it just is what it is, man. But I'll be honest with you, like, there's certain fighters I just don't believe when they come up with excuses. I believe this excuse. It's not even like an excuse. It's actually a reason, This is the same Errol Spence that went to the UK to fight Kell Brook, in enemy territory, right? So I just don't believe he had fear of a Manny Pacquiao who's like 40 plus years old, who's way smaller than him, yeah, Pacquiao.
The views and opinions of G.
I'm not disrespecting.
That sounds like age. The views and opinions of G do not reflect the Boxing Bros as a whole and all the other faces you see on the screen. Go ahead, G.
I'm giving him his flowers.
You respect Manny Pacquiao.
I do respect Manny Pacquiao, but I'm just saying this is an older version of Manny Pacquiao, and Father Time is going to win someday. So I think Earl wanted to be that person to become the legend that dethrones Manny Pacquiao's greatness. You still can't even dethrone his greatness. You'll just win. But nonetheless, this was like a key move for Spence's career. And so for him to back out of this fight, knowing how much this victory would have meant for his resume and his legacy, I just don't believe that Spence would even entertain ducking Pacquiao. It's just unfortunate what happened to him.
All right, the $1 Trillion Bill. What do you think?
I totally agree with G. Except for the whole the views and opinion of G.
I was nowhere near a window. I ain't about to nowhere. You know what I mean? I was by the door. So
he wasn't afraid of that 42-year-old. What's like that with you?
It was one of those. He said he wasn't by the window, he was by the door. It's one of those I'm gonna get you sucker moment. The stairs or the window. Nah, I don't think that this is a duck at all. Is better to be safe than sorry.
Mhm.
That's how I get it. How the old folks used to say it when we was coming up. Better to be safe than sorry, and that's how I feel. I agree with G what he was saying. Look, and when they meet up, it be for undisputed, you know. But we're gonna get into that. I think we jinxed something. I think I think we were so in for everything being undisputed, man. I don't know, but hey, listen, no, not at all.
All right, TBE is back and he's ready to speak. TBE, aka General Netable. What you gotta say?
Man, what I gotta say is this is I don't believe Spence ducked. I don't even think anybody could say he ducked Pacquiao. Like this fight, we were all looking forward to it. For this was like one of the biggest fights of the summer, and when the news broke, we was all excited. Just for it to not even happen due to an inconvenience like an eye injury. Get well soon, Spence. By the way, it just sucks to hear, but I can't sit here and say Spence ducked. Spence was looking forward to this opportunity. Hopefully once he recovers, it seems like he once he came out of once he came out of and recovered from the car accident, he didn't take no tune up or anything. He fought Danny Garcia, and now after this injury, he has to go fight Manny Pacquiao. And I respect you a lot. Just you're a hard worker, man. Stay focused, get well soon, and bounce back.
Yeah, so I think this is a unfortunate injury at the wrong time, and for me, it's something you can't like overlook. Retina, vision, boxing, like what happens when a fighter can't see? And so, of course, this comes out at a time where it's rumored that he's getting beaten up in sparring. Although, if you watch the countdown to the fight, they actually showed more from that sparring session that was circulating the internet. And what they showed that Spence actually was doing a lot better in that sparring session than you were led to believe by that short clip, because they showed a lot of punches that Spence was actually landing. And so I'm gonna need a second to connect my power cord because
What you gotta do, brother?
I might disappear. Wouldn't be the first time. All right. So, yeah. So there's that. So you have people who are naturally against Spence, who naturally feel certain ways about Spence. So they're going to use this to push their agenda and say, oh, he was afraid and he ducked Manny Pacquiao. But I judge people based on their history, what they've done. Actions speak louder than words. And G pointed it out. Errol Spence went to England to fight Kell Brook and become champion. After that, Errol Spence was in a car accident. Immediately after his car accident, he fought Danny Garcia, who is a dangerous fighter. Danny Garcia has given the top welterweights in the division trouble. Keith Thurman beat him, but Keith Thurman suffered an injury and was out for years. And when Keith Thurman came back, he didn't look the same. Sean Porter fought Danny Garcia, got a controversial decision, went on to fight Ugas. A lot of people feel like Ugas beat him, including myself. And Sean Porter didn't really look good until the Errol Spence fight. So he took on that guy because he wanted to beat him definitively. And out of all the guys who fought Danny Garcia, Errol Spence is the only one who beat him definitively in my eyes, where there's no debate. Like even Danny Garcia has to accept the fact that he took the L in that fight. And so he did that on a car accident. Now he's fighting Manny Pacquiao. And for me, I just think it would be foolish for him not to take the fight with Manny Pacquiao, because the goal, it's like the race to who can knock off Manny Pacquiao, right? Terrence Crawford wanted him. Earl Spence wanted him. Everybody wants Manny because the guy who knocks off Manny becomes a superstar. So why would he give up that shot to hand it to Ugas? Right? So you got to think about that. It just doesn't seem like a logical thing. If anything, you take the fight with Manny. If you lose, all you can say is, well, he beat Thurman too. He beat Broner too. He beat so many guys. What's the embarrassment to losing to Manny Pacquiao? So for that reason, I believe it. And then just to address one other issue, people are saying like, oh, he's supposed to be injured on the left eye, but why is that thing on the right eye? If you don't know by now, phones show a reverse image. What we see when we look in the mirror is actually a reverse image, right? So some phones show an actual image, right? And you have to set it up to flip the image. Like right now when we're recording this, when I go like this, it looks like my right hand is doing it. I mean, it looks like my left hand is doing it, but it's actually my right hand. But then when I watch it on the screen, it's going to be flipped. So if you don't know that, then that's fine. But so many people are just looking for reasons to push a narrative, push an agenda, and it's sad. Because I always say this, there's two real problems in life, health and death. Health and death are the only two real problems in life. Anything else can be fixed. Health and death are two real problems. So when you're dealing with health and you're dealing with death, those are the two things where sometimes you just can't fix it. There's no remedy for that. So you take care of your health. Health's a real problem. All right. So anybody talking trash or making fun of someone for dealing with health issues is being unrealistic, being unfair. And you got to learn from the Chadwick Boseman situation. Now, I remember when Chadwick Boseman posted a video when he was battling cancer, and so many people were talking about his appearance and coming at him and all types of things. And it was just like, it was disrespectful in a way. And then you find out that he had cancer and he passed away. And then people are like, oh, okay. You don't want to repeat those mistakes. Like we're supposed to be like this community and all that. But then you want to jump on people and certain things to push a narrative, push an agenda. Let's put it to you like this. If Earl gets exposed for faking, unload the clip. But until then, give the man the benefit of the doubt, and that's where I'm at. So I don't think he ducked Pacquiao.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe and check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We're just getting started. We are the Boxing Bros.